Crazy, strange, and the weirdest news. You can't make them up, they're bizarre but true. It's loose screws in the news.
Hey, it's Mel.
And Scott, and that obnoxious noise you hear in the background is our fan.
Yeah.
This is Loose Screws in the News, and the studio is hot, so we turned the fan on.
It is good because we got a lot of funny stories to tell you today.
Yeah, some loose screws. That's dumb criminals, odd news, weird headlines, and crazy people doing unusual things that might make you think they have a few loose screws.
You should start things off.
A dispute over a restroom line led to a fight involving multiple people at a Bass Pro Shops in Texas.
Oh, my.
According to the Odessa Police Department, police responded to the store around 2:52 in the afternoon about a disturbance. An investigation revealed a man became upset with another man while waiting in line to use the restroom.
Seriously?
The two began arguing, which eventually turned into a fight involving multiple people. Odessa police have confirmed the individuals involved in the altercation have been banned from the Odessa Bass Pro Shops. Everyone in the store was terrified except for the fish in the tank. They were like, good, kill each other instead of us for a change.
I don't know. I'm sure their eyes were kind of bugging out just a little bit.
Because nobody was diving in the tank like they have in the past. So, yeah.
Right?
What could guys possibly get into a fight standing in a line about?
I don't want to know what guys could get in a fight for. Well, police responded to a report of a violent robbery. This took place at a home in St. Petersburg, only to end up arresting the homeowner. What? A cop says a woman claimed a stranger broke into her apartment and attacked her. She even provided police a photo of the alleged intruder. Officers, canine units, they searched the neighborhood high and low. They found no signs of the attacker. Meanwhile, back at the police station, detectives took a good look at that photo of the attacker and determined it was AI generated. It was a fake.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can you believe that? I mean, there are a lot of people creating fakes online these days, and that's exactly what this woman did. She faked a reported attack at her home.
Wow. Just to get some sympathy or something?
Just to get some sympathy.
Get a little attention?
Yeah, maybe. Wow. I mean, I do love a man in uniform, but that's not how you go about getting one, just saying.
Apparently it worked. A woman was arrested and charged after running over several pedestrians at a Raising Cane's chicken restaurant.
Oh, I love their chicken.
In Austin, a police officer responded to a crash where several pedestrians had been hit in the parking lot. When officers arrived, they spoke with a 21-year-old named Antonio Garcia Rios. Garcia Rios said that she and her friends had been picked up by another friend after partying nearby. The group then went to Raising Cane's in the drive-thru lane. They got a little hungry after drinking. While in the lane, the driver hopped out of the truck to use the restroom inside. Garcia Rios then started driving forward. Video shows the truck jerked forward and drove onto the sidewalk. At the time, there were several pedestrians standing on the sidewalk.
Oh, no.
4 people were injured, and 3 were taken to a local hospital. Why did the victim cross the road? He had to go pee.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. But I will say this. Raising Cane's, if you want to sponsor Loose Screws, like I'm totally down for it.
Great idea. Yeah. A little product placement.
Right?
Yeah.
And there'd be a perfect spot right there. Just throwing that out there.
I like the way you think.
Thank you. There's an investigation underway after someone took an excavator and knocked down part of a house in St. Petersburg.
Whoops.
Police say the person gained access to a parked excavator at night. You know what I learned? They actually have one universal key for those excavators.
Really?
Yeah. So if you work in a construction site or something like that,
and
you have one, you have access to hundreds of thousands of them.
Wow.
Which is insane. But yeah, that's what ended up happening. They used the machinery to actually demolish the front half of the house. No one was home at the time, and no arrests have been made, which is, unfortunate. But it sounds like someone got caught cheating, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds like somebody had a beef.
Yeah, that's like Carrie Underwood's song has been stepped up a notch or two.
Right.
For sure.
Joshua Molnix was arrested on Sanibel Island after police say he stole a construction worker's car and attempted to run him over, forcing the victim to jump out of the way to avoid being hit. The incident began at Blind Pass Beach when Molnix entered a property and tried to break into a shed. Police reported when the construction worker told Molnix to leave, he jumped into the worker's car and drove off. The keys were left in the car, which was unlocked. Never a good idea. Investigators say Molnix rammed through a gate, causing about $4,000 in damage before heading towards the end of Sanibel Island near Captiva.
Oops.
Once he reached the end, he got out, went inside a porta potty, I guess they thought that was a good hiding spot.
Oh.
When he realized deputies were waiting outside the porta potty, he ran out with his pants, grabbed 2 wooden stakes to hold as a weapon, and started running around. Lee County deputies used a taser on Molnix when they saw him heading towards another car, fearing he might steal that one too. He was taken into custody and booked in the Lee County jail. What a crappy place to hide, a porta potty.
Oh, my God. I knew you were going to say that.
Came out with his pants down around his ankles, swinging some sticks around.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
What kind of story is this?
Loose screw.
Well, Tallahassee, the police, they arrested a man in the early morning after he allegedly stole a forklift. He must have had one of those universal keys.
Apparently.
And an ATM, and then tried to make a painfully slow getaway with both in the pre-dawn darkness. 38-year-old Joshua Hidalgo was arrested on a litany of charges, including grand theft, burglary of a structure, criminal mischief, resisting an officer, trespassing on school grounds, and possession of burglary tools. He's being held in the Leon County Detention Facility. He was arrested in West Tennessee Street in Tallahassee and was spotted by witnesses a little after 5 a.m. while he was driving the forklift in the ATM down the side of the street. I mean,
Wow.
could you imagine? You're just out. Maybe you're going for your morning jog. I don't quite know who those people are that go out for morning jogs at 5 a.m., but maybe they were. And they just happen to see a forklift and an ATM just being, casually driven down the side of the road.
You can't steal an ATM. Did you see Breaking Bad? It doesn't work.
It
You
doesn't
can't-
work.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. But it's kind of a romantic idea. Yeah.
An Indiana man is behind bars for the unusual crime of calling 911. Police in Evansville say Luther Hanaway, he dialed the emergency service, claiming he was having a spiritual awakening after drinking too much caffeine.
Oh.
Officers were dispatched to his location, which was a gas station, of course, and arrived at the scene to find an EMS worker who told them that Hanaway had stopped her and asked for help with something he called the Galactic Federation, which I believe was in Star Trek, which might be referring to a conspiracy theory that there's some sort of coalition of extraterrestrial civilizations promoting peace in the galaxy.
Oh, my God.
Whatever he was talking about, officers discovered he had contacted 911 nearly a dozen times and is now facing a charge of misusing emergency services.
What kind of caffeine was that?
Four Loko, maybe? He's having a cosmic crisis.
That's exactly
Spiritual awakening after too much caffeine.
That's what it sounds like. I wish I had that kind of reaction to the caffeine that I drink,
Right.
but apparently I'm drinking the wrong stuff.
I just get heartburn.
Right? Yeah, a 22-year-old man is in critical condition after attempting to swallow a whole burger, like an entire burger, without chewing,
Wow.
just swallowing it. I mean, the ambitious eater, whose name has not been released, made the attempt during a meal with friends. Do you think he was like egged on, like
Probably,
go,
yeah. I'm
go,
sure it was
go?
a wager. Yeah.
Seriously though, but
I bet you can't put this whole burger in your mouth.
there couldn't have been enough money for this wager if that was exactly what took place. But he has since been placed on a ventilator. That's how serious this is. I mean, hey, how big is that burger? I mean, it's definitely no junior Whopper. It's going to be the full size. The man reportedly stopped breathing for about 2 minutes. His airways were obstructed, leading to severe complications affecting his brain, his kidneys, and other organs. Local police are actually investigating the incident, and they're seeking footage from the restaurant to determine if anyone encouraged the man to attempt the stunt. So
Just trying to go TikTok viral.
maybe, but still, don't do something that dumb.
Getting ready for the holidays.
Oh,
Got to
gosh.
stretch out your stomach.
Well, this was his throat.
Imagine this. Florida woman arrested after attacking boyfriend when the planned threesome they had was canceled.
Wait, what?
47-year-old Angel Lynn Curl was arrested for domestic battery after allegedly punching her boyfriend when a planned sexual encounter fell through the other night in Clearwater. Police report that Curl and her 47-year-old boyfriend had invited a female friend to their apartment to engage in sexual activity. However, investigators say all parties declined participating in the sexual activity, though the arrest affidavit doesn't explain why the plan was abandoned. Following the cancellation, Miss Curl allegedly became angry and repeatedly struck her boyfriend in the face while he sat on their living room couch. The female guest witnessed Curl hit the victim in the face with a closed fist multiple times, according to police. Curl denied the assault after being read her rights. She was arrested around 1:15 a.m. Sunday morning and released later that day. A judge ordered Curl to avoid contact with the victim.
Wait, which one? There were two.
Yeah, right?
Last time I checked, 1 + 1 = 2, not 3, but
Sounds like somebody wasn't completely down for the threesome.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Something wrong there.
I think somebody was caught looking at the other one.
Right? Hey, spending a little too much time with her.
Yeah, I think somebody got some extra attention. Well, police in Miami say a 63-year-old man was arrested after an outburst at an assisted living facility, and it was all over, get this, soup. Yeah.
I want my soup.
No soup for you. Officers say Osvaldo Nieves became furious when the facility ran out of soup during dinner. Was it his favorite soup, though? I mean,
Apparently.
because I do feel sorry for the guy. Witnesses told police he started yelling, then grabbed a 2-foot metal vase and smashed it to the floor. He's very serious.
I said I want my soup.
Look, I get hangry, but this is like a whole other level, and he clearly is very serious about his soup. When other residents stepped in to protect staff, Nieves allegedly threw the vase at him, hitting him in the chest and even the leg. That man suffered minor injuries, but managed to lead Nieves outside and punch him in the face to stop the attack. It was an all-out brawl. It was a soup brawl. It was... Anyway, police said Nieves went back to his room and fell asleep. Well, after all that, he probably was exhausted. Staff told officers that he's known for aggressive behavior. Nieves was taken to the hospital, then booked into jail as for aggravated battery, charging against a person over 65. So,
wow. Yeah, those are some super bad puns.
Did you just say super bad?
Yeah, it's super bad behavior.
Thank you.
That's the kind of nursing home I want to be in. Where there's some
Right
action,
now?
where there's some stuff going down.
I mean, that's like WWE, like right there. SmackDown over the soup SmackDown. Soup it.
Maybe that's what happened with the threesome. They ran out of soup. Yeah, that was the
You're
problem all along.
slurping too much.
Right?
Could you imagine the poor guy? He's so excited to go to dinner, eat his soup, and somebody's slurping the last bowl right next to him. I mean, that's probably what did him in.
A toy company's halting sales of its AI-powered stuffed animals after reports that they would talk to children about anything. I mean, anything from sexually explicit products to where they can find knives. The Folo Toy Company has a line of products, including teddy bears and pandas, that use OpenAI's ChatGPT to talk with children. A consumer safety report found that there wasn't much the toys wouldn't talk about. The news has caused the Folo Toy Company to pull its products while it conducts a company-wide audit.
Really?
Mommy, what's the rose?
Oh, my God.
My teddy bear told me to ask Santa for something called a pocket rocket.
Oh, my God.
And a meat cleaver. I'm not sure what that is.
Cleaver.
Yeah. Not crazy. That's what we have to worry about with AI.
Right?
Wow.
That's scary, isn't it? You know, I'm always making fun of these guys that spend all their money buying samurai swords.
Oh, you see them at the flea market?
Oh, my God, they're everywhere. Well, a robbery suspect remains hospitalized after being stabbed with a samurai sword during a home invasion. This took place in Norristown, Pennsylvania. Police identified the suspect as 35-year-old Marcus Armstrong, who attempted to rob a man at gunpoint when a female victim escaped inside. Armstrong forced entry and encountered her roommate wielding a samurai sword. Do you think like he was in like a full ninja getup or just the
the roommate's
sword?
been waiting for this moment. Yeah. I've had this samurai sword for years. I've been waiting.
He's been looking at it, like manifesting
This is my ninja moment.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
The roommate actually defended himself, and he had the samurai sword. He took it and he swiped at the suspect. I wonder if he did like, no, this is a knife.
I'm
No,
going
this.
full ninja on this fella.
Can you believe? Anyway, yeah, so he took it. He defended himself, and it was pretty a chaotic scene in the morning. Armstrong ended up fleeing, but he was found bleeding heavily on a street nearby.
Yeah, do some damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, this guy's probably been practicing with a samurai sword.
You seen Kill Bill? Yeah, it gets pretty violent.
I have seen Kill. He probably was practicing his moves. You're right.
Well, police are ramping up a search for what they call a clown car crew of burglars that targeted a store in Warrenton, Virginia. Investigators are circulating surveillance video of a break-in at Accolades Vape and Tobacco Shop. It shows 9 people piling out of a Hyundai Sonata.
How many?
9, clad in masks and hoodies, including 2 that crawled out of the trunk.
Stop it.
The suspects broke a store window and made off with about $13,000 in merchandise, which I have no idea where they put it. Where'd they put the stuff they stole?
Like on them? It would
9
have to be
people
on
in a
them.
Hyundai Sonata?
Wow, that's pretty small.
Plus $13,000 of merchandise?
That's yeah, you're right. Maybe you don't want that merchandise back wherever they were stuffing it. That's crazy. No, thank you. So Anthony Day, did you hear he got arrested? He was in Polk County. Yeah, you want to know why he got arrested? Deputies found him walking completely naked in 36-degree weather.
Is it cold out?
Well, I'm sure, yes, it was. A commuter spotted Day and called authorities with cameras capturing the incident. Deputies asked if he was cold. And
Is it cold out?
Sir, are you cold? Mr. Day claimed he wasn't and said he was doing a TikTok challenge.
Of
36-degree weather. Sheriff Grady Judd questioned the explanation, stating, "You don't even have your cell phone. You're really naked when you don't have your cell phone." He was not even wearing socks when arrested. Authorities found no evidence supporting his quote-unquote TikTok claim.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy. It does make sense, though. He is naked if he doesn't have his cell phone, because that's exactly how I feel if I don't have mine.
Judging by the video I watched, it was either cold outside or he unfortunately was shortchanged at birth.
Oh, my God.
So, poor fellow.
Oh, my God.
Police in Clearwater recently executed a search warrant at a suspected drug house and expected to find loads of illegal narcotics, which they did, but they didn't expect the giant tortoise roaming freely around the house.
Like a turtle?
Giant tortoise. The raid resulted in the arrest of 33-year-old Olivia Mariex on felony drug charges. She had previously sold drugs to an undercover cop, which prompted the raid. Other people who fled from the house, including a completely naked man, the guy from the first story.
Oh, Polk County?
Yeah, probably. Was also captured and arrested. Officers inside the house found shocking living conditions, including piles of trash and even severe structural damage. And then they happened upon the large tortoise that was just wandering around with no signs of food or water.
Aww.
Investigators say the shelled reptile had lived at the house for more than 10 years and is now under the care of the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. In addition to drug charges, she now faces animal cruelty charges. Police said they were completely shell-shocked. This case is progressing slowly through the court system.
Oh, of course it is. Slowly. Yeah. Nice punch you got going there. So the beef stick bandit is behind bars. I'm sure you were very concerned about the beef stick bandit in St. Charles County, Missouri. But authorities there say a thief broke into an area Circle K store overnight. They gained entrance by shattering the glass on the front door. According to police, the only thing that was taken was the beef sticks. What was in these beef sticks?
Somebody was hungry for some beef sticks.
Clearly. They were quickly taken into custody. A motive other than hunger hasn't been revealed. But snap into a Slim Jim, right?
Stop into a Slim Jim.
Right? My God.
Wow. That's crazy. When life gets a little mundane and boring, no, grab the beef sticks. You might feel the urge for something exciting and different.
Okay.
Most folks go zip lining or rock climbing or go to a theme park. Danon Ari of Iowa had a different idea. He now faces 2 indecent exposure charges after police say he exposed himself to passing vehicles on separate occasions near Iowa City. Officers report the 30-year-old stood behind his car with his pants and underwear down around his ankles and his shirt lifted, exposing himself to oncoming traffic on 2 different interstates. When questioned, Ari confessed to the incident and told police, quote, "This behavior was fulfilling as excitement that was currently missing in his blah life." According to criminal complaints, investigators noted Ari acknowledged the behavior was inappropriate and unacceptable, as well as offensive to others. Within view, he was arrested and held at the Johnson County Jail.
Of course he was.
Which seems appropriate. The Johnson County Jail. Yeah. He was just bearing it all to beat the blahs.
God. He was I'm bored. I'm going to go, strip down to my birthday suit.
I'm going to show everybody what I got.
Oh, my God. Thank God I've never been that bored. Thank God.
I love this last story.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah, why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
It didn't. It took the subway.
Wait, what?
Yes, anything is possible in New York City, even a chicken hitching a ride on the N train to Coney Island. The train was about to begin service for the day when the MTA operator found the bird, and it had made a huge mess inside the car, which had to be disgusting.
Oh, I was scared.
It's unclear where the chicken came from and how long it had been riding the subway. Somebody done left a chicken on the subway.
Wait, is this a philosophical question? Like it's unclear where the chicken came from?
The operator called in a crew, and they had tried to coax the chicken off the train, but it wouldn't budge. So they moved the train to a storage yard and called animal control, which eventually managed to choke the chicken or catch the chicken and take custody of the bird, which was unharmed. The train car, however, needed a thorough cleaning before it could return to service.
Aww.
This sounds like this chicken's run afoul of the law.
Oh, my God.
I know I've walked into Subway and seen chicken on the menu, but I've never seen a chicken in an actual Subway.
In the Subway?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Do you remember me telling you the story of my niece who wanted to see if chickens could fly, so she took them in the trampoline with her? Did you remember me telling you My niece.
Well, it was definitely flying if it was a trampoline.
Well, yeah, but,
at least for a short time.
Yeah, it doesn't like trampolines. Just
Well, that's
so
going
you
to do
know.
it for this edition of Loose Screws in the News.
Excluding my niece, of course.
I don't know. She sounds like she might make one of these stories one day if she hasn't already. Be sure and join us next time. Be sure and subscribe as well.
Yes, please. Subscribe, like, share, all of it.
And thanks for watching.
Bye.
Crazy, strange, and the